In this video, I'm going to tell you guys in details how much we earn as a healthcare assistant living in the UK. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl Precious, and that's on period. Hey guys, I told you guys that I am going to be consistent. Like I told you guys that consistency is my new name, so I'm trying as much as possible to keep to my promise. I'm going to give a quick introduction to my new subscribers and for the people that don't know me, or maybe my video popped up on your FYP. So hey guys, my name is Precious and I'm a healthcare assistant in the UK. And in this video, I'm going to be pulling the curtains a bit and telling you guys in details how much we earn as a healthcare assistant living in the UK. So guys, if it's something that you're interested in, don't touch that dial. Watch this video to the very end. I believe and I'm sure this video is going to help you a lot. For those of you that would like to come to the UK as a healthcare assistant, for those of you that are already in the UK as a carer and you feel like your pay slip is not adding up, like you picked up extra shift, you're not seeing it, or your contracted hours, you're not getting it, it's not making sense. And even when you go and comfort them, they tell you, oh yes, this is how it's supposed to be because of this, because of that, and it's not adding up to you. You're like, what's going on, what's happening to my payslip? This video is also for you. So guys, I'm going to be telling you guys in full details on how much healthcare assistants earn in a month. So I'm going to be breaking it down for you guys so you can understand where I'm coming from and what made this pay slip this. And I'm going to be showing you guys real details and example of pay slips and how the pay works. So firstly, there's difference between gross pay and net pay. Like for example, when you apply for a job and you see we're going to be paying you £13 per hour, £14 per hour, and finally you got paid and you're like, what? This is not £13 per hour. There's no difference between this and what I'm actually earning in my job. Then you start complaining and feel like, oh, they are cheating you. No, there's difference between gross pay and net pay, because gross pay is before tax, before your NI, before your insurance, before your taxes, before your pension and contribution. There's a lot of deduction. See guys, I remember when I was still in Nigeria, I got my COS. Immediately I saw my COS, I saw £25,000 as at 2 years ago. Immediately I saw that amount, I was flabbergasted. I was so excited. I like, oh my god, is this the amount of money I'm going to earn? This is the amount of money I could see without, this is without extra shifts. Like I'm earning £25,000. What happens when I pick up extra shift? Of course I'm going to become a millionaire. This is my expectation. And when I came in here, it was not like that. It was heartbroken. I even had to make a video and share to you guys, and it went viral. Everybody posted it. A lot of people were like, oh, I'm discouraging people from coming to the UK. Some people are like, oh, this one is an she was just of and she's suffered all her life in Nigeria and she came to the UK and she was thinking this, that. I received bad comments, good comment, crazy comments. Guys, I don't even want to remember what about that, but that was what happened to me, and I would not like you guys to be in that same situation. That's the main reason. That's one of the main reasons why I'm making this video, so you have an idea of how much you are earning or what deduction was made in your pay slip that made it look that way. Because even when I came out, like, £25,000, how much can government take? Yes, £200, £100. I'll have 2.5 to myself, 2.4 to myself by the end of the month. My girl, it was not like that. It doesn't work like that. There's a lot of deduction that happens in the gross pay slip before you actually get your own pay. Yeah, if that makes sense. So I'm going to talk you through. Firstly, if you are working a full-time job, yes, of course, you're going to pay pension. And for my domiciliary carers like me, some of us might complain about going to a client's house. We don't get paid for traveling time, unpaid gap, unpaid this, unpaid that. But there are actually rules to this. They are actually how they pay it. There's a lot of things they don't tell you until you go in. And when you start getting paid, you start complaining, and it's not actually that way. And there's extra shift, there's shift pattern, if that makes sense. You get paid extra on certain times. And for example, you get paid extra if you're doing night shift for people working in care home. Some companies, not all companies, you get paid extra for working in a care home. You get paid extra for doing night shifts in a care home. And some domiciliary care, once it's 6 o'clock, you get paid extra. 6 p.m. till 11 p.m. you get paid extra for doing nights. They call it night. There's teas and bed for doing beds. There's teas and bed, and there's morning shift. Some get paid less for doing morning shifts, some get paid more for doing teas and bed. But when it's bank holiday, some people get paid extra. A lot of companies pay times two for working when it's bank holiday, when it's Christmas, Boxing Day, and stuff like that. So there's a lot of criteria that actually do affect your wages. Because when you start comparing your wages with your colleagues, you're like, why am I earning more? Why are you earning less? Why are you earning less? Why are you earning more than me? What's going on? We're working the same company. We are doing our, because a lot of things matters, especially when you are in domiciliary care. That's where it matters a lot. Sometimes it takes me a lot going through my gross pay. Like, what's all this? Not paying for this, what's the deduction for this, what's the deduction? At the end of the day, I'm seeing my tax, I'm paying over £700 for tax. I'm like, if I give this money, share among my family members, they will pray for me. Like the kind of prayer that they will pray for me, God will hold some. I'm like, okay, let me drop this one for you first. After the next week, I'll release the rest prayer, because task is a lot. It is a lot. Sometimes when I go through my payslip, I tell myself, God, I beg. God, when will this stop? You understand? So there's a lot of deduction. So one thing that you should know is every company differs and their contracted hours. But if you are doing your contracted hours, you should be earning at least about £18 to £19. No matter which sector you are in, as long as you're doing your contracted hours. 39 hours, they're about 1819. But it depends on company. Like I said, it depends on your shift, it depends on a lot of stuff. Because I'm doing domiciliary care, they can't give me a fixed hours by the end of the month. It varies. Sometimes 38, and they will pay me for, they will round it all up for me. Sometimes I do more, sometimes I do less, because of how domiciliary care is compared to care home, where you have your fixed days. 4 days is 4 days. Your 48 hours is your 48 hours. You know what to expect in your pay slip. Unlike domiciliary, it's not like that. Sometimes you earn 1.8, you earn 1.9, sometimes you earn 2k, sometimes you earn 2.5. It depends on how much you work, and that's how they calculate your annual leave as well. They do the average calculation, depends on how much you work as well. But at least there's a minimum that you should be expecting. You get what I mean? That's why it's a bit challenging with domiciliary care. One thing you should know is that pays differs. If you live in London, of course you're going to earn more, because the cost of living in London is high. So you're going to earn more. Because I live in Huddersfield, so the cost of living here is not high. I'm not going to say it's low. I'll just say it's not high, because I still feel I want to. You get me? But you earn decent amount of money, and you save a lot compared to people in London because of accommodation and so many. There are so many factors to determine your pay. If you are doing part-time or you are doing full-time, I think people that are working part-time earn more. People that work full-time, if you work part-time, you earn more, and you are entitled to holiday pay as well, and so many things. If you're working in NHS, it matters. You're going to earn less, but they have a lot of scheme that helps them, and in NHS you grow, so people love NHS. So it differs, and this is me not picking up extra shift. So if I decide to pick up extra shift, I could earn up to 2005, 2006, over even £3,000. I know some people that earn up to £3,000 because they work here, they work there. they work. You actually see that it varies. Sometimes you go home with 1.8, sometimes you go home with 2,000, sometimes you can go home with 3,000. It depends on you, it depends on how much you can work. If you want to earn more, you might as well further more by going into senior carer and becoming a care coordinator or a manager or whichever you want to. And that means in that case you would earn more. Yes, and it actually varies on companies. Some company you earn more, and because when you're a senior carer, your pay is £1 higher than the other person. So if it's something you would like to do, find senior carer position helps you earn more, and you can get your NVQ2, NVQ3, NVQ4. These are also nice to help you boost your qualification and get a better paying job. But with your minimum wage, you should be earning about 1819, which I feel like is okay. Care home, they get fixed price, but we don't get fixed price. So that's all I can say, guys. I hope you find this video informative and you got what you wanted in this video. And guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what you would like me to talk about in my next video, and I'm definitely going to talk about it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.